We are at the halfway point of Power Book Ghost 2 this season, and it's episode 5, season 1, and we have got Gift of the Magi, and we kick off with a returning character. Straight away we've got Tariq's birthday celebrations, and for some reason I thought nothing was off here, then I quickly realised, oh wait, Tasha is actually in jail. There's no way she could possibly be here for this. She opens the door and Raina returns. She hugs Raina. We've seen Ghost imagine Raina, now we've seen her imagine Raina. So yeah, pretty much rock bottom. She looks at a photograph of Ghost, Raina, her and Tariq, and interestingly enough, the two on the left are both dead, and the two on the right are very much alive, but could soon be dead. He then jumps in the car with Kane, does Tariq. Where are they heading? I'll tell you where they're heading. They're going to the Mermaid's house, where Agent Ramirez gets told to piss off, because I have the P-U-S-S-Y, as Monet's trying to teach Diana, but it's not just about sex, you can manipulate them other way. Saxe then goes to Maniqua, he's like, right, you need to not testify here, it could blow back bad, but she's like, nah, I'm testifying. Tariq then meets with Saxe, and they're in the same agreements, because, you know, if she testifies about how the fact someone saw Saxe at Truth that night and they realise it's Tariq, they'll quickly, they think that they'll quickly realise that he was the one that did it, but obviously Saxe doesn't realise this, but Tariq puts 2 and 2 together about who's the one that killed her, so yeah. I mean, I always said though, like, I think Tariq being the one to, like, his leverage against Saxe doesn't really work for me. It's like, yeah, so what? Have you seen him at fucking Truth? Him and Blanca, like, I guess he's in bad terms with Blanca Rodriguez, but at the time he wasn't in that bad of terms with her. Could have just lied, like, absolute disaster. Absolute disaster, to say the least, in that regard. But hey, moving on up. Riley then reports back to her Uncle Saxe, and she's like, yeah, I've been kind of spending the time in Tariq's room. He's like, Jesus, you've been fucking Tariq. I didn't say sleep with him. He's like, no, I haven't been sleeping with him, I've been sleeping with his roommate. And he simply says, to report and observe. But does Riley take this message? No. Tariq then shows up late to another class, right? Oh, fuck it, I hate this teacher, man. He's like, as a young black man, you're not making us look good, Tariq. Fuck off. Why is he continuously playing the race card? He's like, oh, and then he talks to his brother late in the episode. Oh, us black folk weaseled our way in, and the white man can't get rid of us. What year is this show set? You know, it's modern day. You know, see in 2024, 2020s, man, in this recent time period, there's one thing the media and everybody else hates, and that is a white, straight male. This guy trying to paint this picture of the Tariq that, oh, you're just living up the stereotype. No, loads of kids are late to school, mate. It doesn't matter if they're race or religion. Loads of kids are late. And to be honest, Tariq showing up late's pissing me off, because it means this guy goes on a rant about Black History Month each time he fucking does it. And Tariq put him in his place, like, you're not my fucking father. And you know what? I agree with that. Also, Monet did question Tariq about how, do you know why Drew was drawing this? Tariq then goes to Drew and is like, does everyone know you're gay? And he's like, yeah, kinda. So yeah, Riley's beginning now to pushing Hayden and spilling some beans about Tariq, but I knew this wouldn't go exactly according to plan, and rightfully so. But Tariq, he's trying to get Maniqua to come off the case. He goes to her, but as he goes to her, Sasha's attorney turns up and he's like, Saxe, where the fuck are you, Saxe? But obviously it's not Saxe, it's Tariq. So it looks like the ball's beginning to drop here. It's not looking good. Riley then trying to get some information out of Hayden more about Tariq. Hayden, sorry. He kind of goes off on one. Tariq then gets his drink drugged by Riley. And then, yeah, he falls asleep on the couch with Lauren. There was a bit of a love quarrel going on here between Tariq, Lauren, and what's her name? Diana. I mean, if we're being honest, Lauren's clear over Diana every day of the week, but some people just simply aren't seeing that. We see Drew and Seek turn up. Seek's wearing a wee nightcap that I have. Looking pretty badass there, Seek, aren't you? Drew then takes it bad that the guy tried to have sex with, completely rejects him in front of this open place, and then he goes outside. Then we see this like cringy scene where he's like, "It's everyone knows you're gay, man. It's okay." It's like, well, it's like, so what? My sister knows you're gay. Yeah, but the guy doesn't want to be affected towards you in public because he must be questioning his sexuality. And it's almost like Drew can't fucking see that. And yeah, you know what? Young At, she did say enjoy the Angela sex scenes because in the spin offs, it's going to get a bit gay. And it did definitely get gay this episode. Riley then goes into Tariq's room after he passes out due to the drugs, takes his phone to share it, the location with her, tells Saxe about it, she starts crying. Saxe then follows him to like a graveyard and basically records him admitting that he's the one that killed Ghost. Now he doesn't like openly admit it, but he's like, I had to do it, I had to do it. You know, I had to protect mom, sort of thing. And it's on. It's got like Saxe has got this on tape, right? Like obviously this is Tariq's show and this is his spin-off. I'm gonna fucking love to see how they're gonna get their weasel their way out of this one. The St. Patrick's, because yeah, Tasha's been in jail for like what a few months at this point, but no one's doing serious time. Like, I think Tasha might just end up taking the rap for this overall. I think it would be weird if she almost got out. Seek then goes and meets with one of the teachers and decides to bang them. So, yeah, how's that looking for you, buddy? How is that looking for you? Tariq then tells the truth to Hayden, well, a bit of the truth. And then Hayden's brother starts taking drugs. He starts stealing their stash. Obviously, Monet's saying that, so I could see Hayden's brother getting killed here, and that might pull a bit of a rift between Hayden and Tariq, and he could eventually go to the cops. But yeah, looks like Tariq's passed all of Monet's tests. The attorney then turns up at Saxe's door, and they basically come to the agreement of, all right, we'll get Tasha off with this murder. Then they shake hands, but we'll testify. We'll bring Tariq St. Patrick down, and this time he's going to be tied as an adult, and it's not looking good. So, you know, like these two have agreed to bring down Tariq, but realistically, is Tariq going to get brought down? I wouldn't bank on it. This episode was alright, but, you know, the constant reminders of we're black and we were getting shafted by white people not too long ago. I mean, come on, can we reel it in? Can we reel it in a wee bit? But anyway, I'm going to give this episode a 6 out of 10.